customers tell us about many different factors currently that affect their overall equipment rental scenario. These include decentralization. While a necessary element of many organizations, decentralized processes present challenges to overall effectiveness. Varying systems used to manage the equipment rental process. Numerous vendors enlisted to meet the organization's rental needs. Multiple employees involved in executing the rental of equipment and tools. And numerous crafts which must be provided the right equipment and tools at the right time. The results of these factors impacting the equipment rental scenario are too much. There's too much equipment on rent, resulting in rental duplication, and this leads to wasted resources across projects. Also, too long. Rental equipment is kept past the estimated time frame, resulting in unnecessary past due expenditures. Finally, it's too complex. There's excessive complexity. Employees are using multiple systems, from sticky notes to spreadsheets, to track their rentals. Our customers tell us about excessive swivel time, where an administrator will swivel from a computerized system to a manual process just to manage their equipment rentals. The results of all this are excessive costs. Also, there's excessive time spent managing the rental process and reduced efficiencies and productivity of your most valued asset, which are your people that manage all this chaos. This is at best a reactive, fragmented process. That ultimately puts your organization at risk. So what is the greatest risk? The greatest risk is not knowing how this approach threatens future goals. Effectively getting from today to a desired future level of operational excellence is affected by equipment rental and management of the equipment. Failure to move away from this reactive, fragmented process limits an organization's potential growth trajectory. So how do some organizations choose to address these equipment rental risks? Now, many choose to look at price as the determining factor for decision making. They seek the lowest line item pricing and perceive advantageous terms as a way to effectively manage equipment rentals. In fact, price has been shown to have only 1/6 the financial impact of truly facing issues of too much, too long, and too complex. In other words, choosing to manage equipment rental by seeking the lowest price sends companies down into the abyss. That's why companies are choosing to work with RSC, because they seek to find a better way to bridge the gap between today and the future they wish to achieve. They recognize that equipment rental and overall equipment management affects employee productivity, employee engagement, and overall project success. Only by working with RSC will they achieve their organizational goals. Let's look at each of these goals and how best-in-class organizations are working with RSC to achieve them. First goal is improve visibility and accountability. What if your team had insight into all aspects of the rental process? With RSC's total control, you will have unparalleled visibility, management, and functionality to optimize the rental process. And with RSC's management by exception strategy, you can focus on actionable data based on criteria that you define to empower you and your team to make the best strategic equipment decisions. Some firms are also leveraging embedded GPS technology. Second goal is that of streamlined operations and processes. What if you had a partner in managing equipment effectively? With RSC's managed services strategy, you have a dedicated advocate that is intimately familiar with your organization and processes. They will assist you in making sure your equipment needs are managed most effectively. You will have the equipment and tools necessary to maximize productivity. Most importantly, you will have a partner in maintaining a safe and efficient working environment for every member of your team. Third goal is that of cost control and cost reduction. What if you had the right tools and the right strategy to make a substantial impact on your overall equipment costs and return on investment? With RSC's customized scorecards and key performance indicators, benchmarked against industry standards, you and your team will be empowered to operate at the highest levels of efficiency. You'll have customized data to validate and justify your rental decisions across your operation. More importantly, you'll have actionable data on which you can base future decisions. Companies are choosing to work with RSC Rental to achieve these goals. We refer to this overall strategy as RSC Consumption Management. While this might be an unfamiliar premise, it is a new strategy that companies like yours are successfully leveraging to magnify savings to a level 6 times that of price. And it can only be accomplished through working with RSC. Having the right equipment available at the right time with standardized processes that drive cost savings is at the heart of consumption management. It is the bridge that crosses the gap between or from today to a future level of operating efficiency that positively impacts the success of your organization. If you want to truly align all factors associated with equipment rental, if you want to move from a fragmented, reactive process to a truly proactive, repeatable rental program, and if you want to replace risk with success, then the only clear path forward is to work with RSC. That is what best-in-class organizations are choosing to do. The combined power of you and RSC will drive your organization to unparalleled success. So what do you think?